have to sit down and write the plan out. What are you gonna do every morning? What are you gonna do every evening? What are you gonna do every night? What are you gonna do before you go to bed? What are you gonna do right before you get out of bed? What exactly does your life look like now that you have a vision? Now that you believe in that vision, and now that you're ready to put a plan to it, who are you going to become? What is it going to take? What sacrifices are you going to have to make in order for you to become the person that it takes for you to be the person in that vision? What friends are you going to no longer be able to give all your time to? What significant other is going to have to understand that they can't have you every day anymore? What family member is going to be hurt because you can't go out and party anymore? Because you can't take those expensive vacations anymore? What are you going to have to give up to become the person that you need to become in that vision? This is all a part of the plan. Who are your new friends going to be? Who are your new associates going to be? What circles do you need to be around? What circles do you need to surround yourself with? What books do you need to be reading? How often do you need to be reading? What seminars do you need to be attending? How often should you be attending those? What investments should you be making towards your knowledge, towards your education, towards your understanding of that field, that industry, and that area of work, that body of work? What tools are you going to need to pick up? How often are you going to have to invest in yourself, your development? Do you need help? Do you need a team? What that team look like? What do you want your brand to really stand for? Is it integrity? Is it respect? Is it honor? Or is it just about getting a dollar? What is going into the plan? How are you going to step by step achieve that vision, that goal? The dream is the plan. It starts with the plan. You got to know the plan like the back of your hand. You got to write down every step, everything that you need. You got to have that on paper, but it got to be in your mind. The plan cannot escape you. The plan cannot be put up on a rainy day. The plan cannot be put up because you having a bad day, because your feelings hurt. The plan cannot be vacated. The plan cannot be called sick on. There are no off days with the plan. One of my favorite mentors say, you must become obsessed with the dream. You have to become so obsessed with the dream that the plan is fun. The plan is a necessary or a necessity. You have to become so obsessed with that vision that the plan is almost like little pellets in a Pac-Man game. It's what fuels you. Accomplishing those steps is what keeps you going. Getting those big pellets, those big goals, those big steps, oh, that turn you into a different type of monster. And you get a little high off that for a minute. And then you can go on and collect your little smaller pellets. And then eventually you run into another big one. And you a monster again. But you gotta become so obsessed with it that these steps that you're mapping out as part of the plan become a little game of Pac-Man for you. And those steps are pellets. You have to be in love with the grind of the vision, the grind for the vision. You gotta wanna wake up and get to it. You gotta wanna wake up and get straight to it. It starts with a routine. It's not something that just happens overnight. Again, you just decided you wanted to change your life. You're in your teens, in your early 20s, late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. There's a lot of reversing we gotta do. So it's step by step, which is why the plan has to be broken down so detailed and so minute. You start with a big dream. You want to be a business owner. Okay, then you break it down. What business do you want to own? Why? And that why is important. That why is very, very important. because that's gonna tell me whether or not you putting regular or premium in your car. Cause you driving a foreign now, and foreigns don't take regular. So it's gonna let me know whether or not I'm gonna see you on the side of the highway 50 miles into this, looking at your car crazy, or whether or not you gonna put that premium in and I'll see you at the end. Cause you took the dream and the vision serious. That why is important. That why is what's gonna wake you up every day and get you to it. That why is what's gonna make you understand why you do it. Understand why it's important to get up every day and work through it diligent, through the day, through the night, and do whatever it takes to achieve the dream, to achieve the vision. That why is gonna be that extra twang that gives you a little bit more mileage on that premium gas.